Now, there's a way for me to remember death, and I want to share it with you, because a lot of people, I'll just tell them remember death, but they'll go back at their life and they say, oh, it's a good reminder, and they don't remember death. So there's a way for me to actually remember death, and it was hard for me to do so. For a huge period of my life, I didn't do that thing I'll share with you. But when I started doing so, death was just under my face, and I started to have these moments where I would just think a lot about death, and I would be way more focused on my worship, and my internal state would change a lot. And it is to mention death in your dua. There is some specific dua where you are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to end your life if it's the best for you. Like, Allahumma tawaffani idha alimta al-wafata khayran li. That's an example of such things. You have another dua which is وَجَعَلِ الْمَوْتَ زِيَادَةً لِي فِي كُلِّ خَيْرٍ وَجَعَلِ الْمَوْتَ رَاحَةً لِي مِنْ كُلِّ شَرٍ. And you have such du'as that are good. Now my advice would be to couple this dua with وَأَطِلْ حَيَّتِي عَلَى طَاعَتِكَ. That's a good dua. Ulama have advised to, if necessary, to ask Allah for a longer life in His obedience. So I would do both. And what's happening when I do this, I'm asking to have a longer life in His obedience, but I'm also asking if I come to a point where it's not useful for me to be alive, just take my life. And this spiritual impact of just asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to take your life, if it's the best for you, it's actually changing you, because you have this fear of death going back, because you're just mentioning death so much in your dua, and even asking death if it's the best for you. And that helped me a lot to have death in front of my two eyes and practicing as if I'll die tomorrow.